What up? What up? Um, so also, all this craziness going on. I've been having a lot of thoughts and everything. Everybody have their thoughts, everybody have their feelings, and I just want to give mine real quick. You know, looting stuff is stupid. But people are upset. People are mad, and nobody's the voice is not getting heard of the black people, and we are tired of it. We're tired of the next couple of weeks it's going to be forgotten about and nothing getting done. That's what continuously happens, and it's it's annoying and stupid. We have to figure out as voters and all people, and especially people of color, of figuring out the way to stop this and the way to get this going in a different direction. Because, to be perfectly honest, these these people are getting in office and they are not changing nothing, and it's allowing the same thing to continue to happen year after year, generation after generation, and it's getting annoying because as a black man, I'm afraid. I mean, I love to go run, I love to go do other things, I love to socialize, and I don't want to be out afraid. I don't want to be afraid to do certain things with certain people and be like, I can't do this because I'm afraid. I'm afraid for my life. I'm afraid if I get approached by a cop. I'm afraid of somebody says I'm doing something to him, not doing nothing to him, and I'm afraid of just losing my life if I'm doing a traffic stop and the cop feels uncomfortable because I'm a 200-pound, 6 foot black guy. They can do that. They can feel threatened, and then they say, "Oh, I felt threatened for my life." "Oh, you did? Oh well, y'all. You killed the guy, but it's okay. You good because you felt threatened." But so, and it's a big thing where I'm feeling like we need to do something about the laws, and the people we put in office are not doing anything. The Aubrey guy in Georgia. The law that was trying to say that was uh, what those guys were doing. The civil why can I get it down? I already had it in my head. The citizens arrest. It's a Jim Crow law. That's a old law that they used to use so they can allow white men to kill black people and say that, oh yeah, they will commit a crime and I'm doing my civil justice to help my community. That's what that is about. We need to get rid of those laws. Those laws from Jim Crow times are still embedded in our system, and they are allowing cops and people just to randomly kill other people. And that is part of the huge problem that we need to figure out how to stop, get people in office that's actually going to do it. Because Republicans don't care about our vote because they figure we're not going to vote for them. Democrats don't care about it. They care about our vote because we already going to vote for them regardless. And we need to figure out a way to get like an independent, have a strong independent like party where we can actually force people to actually do what they say when when we vote for them. Like we can't continuously vote for people, and they like, yeah, we're gonna do this, and then walk off and never do it. We have a strong third party, which we need to figure out a way to find a strong third party and actually get people to trust in that and vote for them, and put the pressure on the Republicans and the Democrats to actually do things they're supposed to be doing instead of fattening their pockets. And if we can actually come together and do that, it'll be amazing. And it would strengthen not only black people, but us as the people, because they don't care. They will continue to do the sitting there and sitting there for 40 years when they get at one position, sit there for 40 years and do absolutely nothing. And we continue to vote for them. We got to find a way to get an independent party in and support them and get them to be a threat to those two parties. We can do that. Huge changes be coming. And I truly believe we can do that. And I would love to see that happen soon. But we actually got to trust the system. We actually got to trust somebody. We can't trust either side. Because what have they done? What have they done? Absolutely nothing. And we can't use them to use race as a thing, because even though we know racism is real, and it's not like they don't put it out in your face. Racism is the hidden thing. Like, you can't be an open racist because you're not going to have a job. I mean, you're not going to be able to be in society. But that racism happened behind closed doors. So I'm never going to get to see it up close. But my white friends will probably see it. Will they say something to somebody about it, or will they not? That's the question. I don't know. I hope they would, but we don't never know. My white friends, y'all are the ones that could kill racism, because we're not going to see it. We're never going to see it until somebody's angry or they feel threatened, and then we'll see it. We will never see the true meaning of it because nobody's going to be openly racist. So we have to have y'all as our biggest backer to defeat racism. Y'all are the ones that are going to defeat racism. We can't defeat racism because we're not going to see it. Y'all are going to defeat racism. And we need y'all to help us do it. But we also need to have an independent party that's going to help us defeat the Republicans and the Democrats, because that's who our real threat is. And they, I mean, either side, I think, kind of got a lot of racism to both of them. So we got to defeat them, but we got to have an independent party. We have to have people to back them. And another thing, we got to have our own friends that are white people that are standing up. Don't forget about it 2 weeks from now and be like, oh yeah, I posted something about it. A post about it is not going to do anything. We need to come together, get an independent, strong party, and defeat the Republicans and the Democrats. That's the only way we're going to get this done. That's the only way we can truly come together and stop being divided by racism and by politics and by TV channels. Like, I believe we can do it. I know we can do it. I have so much faith because I've talked to so many people, and I know. And it's just that all we got to do is actually put our foot down as a nation and as a country and as friends and as family and as humans and as Americans. I mean, it's right there for us to take. It's right there for us to grab. It's right there for us to take. I mean, just to show that we can actually progress. And as soon as we unite and we do these things, like we got to get rid of these Jim Crow laws. We got to get rid of the two-party system. Not get rid of it, just add another one to it. Add another party to it. Make them honest. And we got to get rid of the jail thing. Whatever. I can't think of it right now, but I know exactly what it is. But we got to get rid of it. And it's not the jail thing, but the jail reform. We got to get jail reform because it's, oh my God, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We got people in jail that shouldn't be in jail for 20 years for the smallest thing. But you know what it is, because y'all weed smokers, not me, but y'all weed smokers do. But thank you for listening to me. Thank you for taking the time. Go Shanta Clears.